What the hell is up, everyone? It is dinner time, and I'm going to eat down my house a little bit because it's time to go shopping soon. So we're going to make kind of a fast version of one of the pastas I made in the Pastageddon episode, the sun-dried tomato pasta. And so instead of using like a tomato sauce for this, we're going to be using a vegetable broth butter sauce for this. So let's take a look at our ingredients. So we've got some vegetable broth here. You can get this on the kosher aisle of any normal grocery store in the United States. You can get it in some kosher specialty stores, but I don't care what vegetable broth you use. You can use any vegetable broth, liquid, powder. I use powder because it's cheap and it lasts longer. You can use the little bouillon cubes if they're good. You can use the vegetable broth from the Asian store. It doesn't matter to me. There's lots of them. We got some garlic powder. You can use regular garlic if you want, but garlic powder is fine for this. Got some onion powder. Got some sun-dried tomatoes, which I probably have to use up. They've been around for a little while, but that's okay. We'll see how they taste. We have some parsley flakes to make some green specks, some Italian seasoning. That's pretty optional. I'm gonna add it in this just because I feel like it. We got an onion. We got some green peas because I'm in the eat all the green peas kick right now. And we got some spinach because got to use this up or else it's gonna go bad. And one thing I've realized is sometimes I just get a lot of food and I don't mind some of it going bad because you know what? You're gonna waste $3 in life and sometimes the broccoli is gonna go bad and you meant to eat it but you didn't and things come up and you know what? We'll just have to accept a $3 loss sometimes in life. But if we got it, then we might as well use things up. And it looks good right now. We got some vegan butter. You can use whatever vegan butter you want. Miyoko's is awesome, this one's awesome. Use whatever you want. Got some salt. I added a little bit of salt to the water. And I got some olive oil. We got some pasta. You can either use some penne or plain old spaghetti. Really doesn't matter to me. So I cut up the onion into little pieces and we're going to saute that in some olive oil once the water starts boiling and I get the pasta in there. I'm gonna saute that in some olive oil and get this started. All right, the water just started boiling. So toss in some pasta. Stir that shit so it doesn't stick. And saute the hell out of that onion. If you don't feel like doing this, then just don't use an onion. The onion's really not necessary and kind of optional in this. All right, the onions are getting pretty sauteed with this. Now you have to make a judgment call. Either you can make the sauce in another pot, or you can take the onions and scoop them into this bowl and then we'll just add them back later. Or else if we add the water for the vegetable broth into this oil, then it's gonna spatter a bit. You can do it, it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna scoop them out. All right, I've scooped the onions out and I'm gonna add some water to this and some vegetable broth. If you're using liquid vegetable broth, obviously you're just gonna add that and not the water and the powdered vegetable broth. Mix that together. Now I'm gonna add the sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna toss in the peas, the frozen peas. And I'm gonna save the spinach for last because I'm just gonna add that in at the very end. Stir that around and add a bunch of vegan butter. Get that all melted in and we're gonna add some spices. Garlic powder, some onion powder, parsley flakes to make it look like it has little green bits in there, and a little bit of optional Italian seasoning because I'm just feeling like it. The sauce is looking pretty awesome. We're gonna go ahead and toss the pasta in there. And let's go ahead and add some spinach and the onions. And I'm using about, I don't know, half the bag of spinach there. You can use more, you can use less. It's gonna wilt down to pretty small. So we'll use some more. I wanna use up the spinach for a lot of it. Toss in the onions. And there you have it. Add some salt and pepper to taste. If the vegetable broth is pretty salty and the vegan butter is pretty salty, then it's not gonna need much, but give it a try, add some salt and pepper to taste, and let's eat the hell out of this.